Today's video is going to be about plug, ticker symbol PLUG, funny enough, and we've covered this stock many times on the channel. It's been on my watch list for 18 to 24 months now. We had sold out of it because of the downturn that was coming. It was one of my better performing stocks. I was doing well on it. We sold, and it is what it is kind of thing. I said I would get back into it as soon as the charts started looking good, and I'm delighted to say that following the recent run, the stock has started to perform quite well. So I thought I'd do this video just to sort of show you what I'm seeing, just to reiterate a few price targets, and just briefly what plug is all about. What is the crack, everyone? Welcome back to Buy Wholesale. I hope, of course, you're all well. We're talking about plug stock. This is an interesting stock. You know, on the channel we cover green stocks. The majority of the stuff is all about sustainable energy, going future and all that. We're not going to talk about all the market uncertainty. We're just going to talk about a positive video about plug for once, and we're not going to cloud it with any judgment. There is risks, of course, with every stock market, and you must, of course, do your own due diligence. This is not a recommendation to buy. Plug, in a nutshell, is energy created from hydrogen. We know what the future's looking like. We're moving away from fossil fuels, trying to reduce our carbon footprint. That's where plug plays a massive part. So hydrogen will be a fuel, and the advantage there would be, instead of always having to go and plug in and charge up, you could go and get fuel to continue your journey. So there is an advantage to it. It's a lot cleaner, renewable in many respects. I like the idea behind it, and I also like the idea of the aviation space, which is aeroplanes that would run purely on hydrogen. I like that. That is a big fundamental thing that I'm looking for the future. I'm looking for, how do we create aviation? How do we go with the planes? How do we do this travel without the mass carbon footprint that leaves? Hydrogen looks to be filling that spot. Obviously the cars and all that as well. But this is a massive fundamental thing that I think hydrogen and plug is leading the way in many respects in this space. Again, tip ranks is at a high level. But we can see here sort of over the last couple of months, we've got these buy ratings all coming in, $37, $40, some with 100% upside. The average consensus though, 12 ratings, 3 hold, 9 buy, average rating of about 41.58, which shows about 65% increase from today's price. And the time of recording is about 10 minutes before opening bell on the 1st of March. So if we have a look at the plug stock chart, then we can see on the previous 5 days trailing, we are up just close to 18%, but if you bought at the lows right up to the highs, you'd be 37.45% up, and that's what I'm saying. 3 times leverage, right at that bottom, you're over doubling your money, so it's a nice space to be in. And in the pre-markets, we are currently going up at 6.3%. So it's looking good. What I'm liking on the charts then, if we look at the more technical side of things, is the RSI is looking phenomenal, exactly how you would want a stock to look, in my opinion. The MACD is crossed over. It is showing momentum, upwards incline. If I was to be negative about it, I would say that we are below our moving averages and they are on a decline. However, we are above our 9-day moving average and above our 20-day moving average. Anyone that's new to the channel, I like to work on these here in terms of a swing trade. The reason I have been out of this trade is because this stock has looked brutal. I have been out, and you can go in and check when I sold. We sold this stock back in November, saving ourselves in and around a 50% decline to today's price. But as I've said, we have seen sort of a 32% rise. And the reason I've been in this trade is because I bought in roughly around here. Now I didn't get the full 37%. We got about 15% of the trade up, and now we have another buy symbol. And this could rally because everything else is looking really strong. Stick on our Bollinger Bands though, we are over and above this breakout area. So today is key. Pre-markets, we are opening up strong, which is good considering most of the day in the pre-market right now looks rather red, but we're seeing a good reversal into the green stocks based on all the tensions that's happening in Russia, the need for energy. It seems to be, thankfully, that they're not going to revert back to the old ways of fossil fuels. It looks to be, let's just really ramp up and push forward with our green energy alternatives, and plug will really fit the bills. You see here as the market is opening, it has unfortunately went into the red, but I would be keen to see what way this goes today. If we go to the 1 minute chart then, we can see a sell symbol has unfortunately come in, but we are still riding this here. It still looks good. I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be surprised if this was to turn around and go green on the day. But listen, the market sentiment out there looks to be blood on the streets today. So I will be covering plug a lot more in the future, watching news articles and hopefully ride some sort of momentum going forward here. There's a lot of upside to plug, as we've talked about. So, and there's a huge sell coming in now on the 1 minute chart. So yes, that's the video. If you want to know more about plug, please like, subscribe, leave your comments down below. If you're interested in this video, do you share my thoughts? Do you think plug has got a big future? I sure as hell do. And we'll see what way the momentum goes. That is one hell of a big candlestick coming off there, 0.89% down. but it's okay considering the big day we had yesterday. Even if this was to be a red day, we're still above our 9-day moving average, and until that changes, I will be in on this trade. If you want to know how to trade or any of that, there is the course down there. You can check it out or join the Discord. But more importantly, you can just like and subscribe. That really does help the channel. I'll catch you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Something that happens by chance, I think not.